Hi guys, welcome to the Chase in Hyperspace podcast. I am Chase. I don't know why the fuck I gotta say I am Chase when I started, but hey, I am Chase. So, I'm gonna be vaping in this video because I gotta be vaping like I'm gonna be on the fucking Be Real podcast. Alright, like when I watch that shit with my buddy, it's like they're always smoking something. So this is like worse than a fucking smoker because like this thing has like a session timer on it. So it's like I gotta just keep hitting it. It can't just be like a joint or like a cigarette where you just hit it and then you kind of just sit there and you can talk. I guess I'll try to do something like that, but this thing has a timer. You have to like keep hitting it. So I've today is like 3 weeks carnivore or something like that. And hey, I've been drinking fucking tea. I got tea with me right here. I just started drinking tea like in that last video. It seems alright. It kind of might um, kill my brain cells a little bit, but I'm sticking with the tea, alright. Like I'm a fucking addict. Like I'm a fucking addict, alright. Like I'm just like clutching onto my caffeine and my fucking weed, okay? Like there's people I was researching or I learned about rehab clinics that try to basically get people so stoned that it gets them off of whatever drugs that they are addicted to. Because like marijuana is just a lot less harmful than a lot of other substances, you know what I mean? And it's basically like they'll be going through their withdrawals and stuff, and they're just like they're just sorry. I just had to make sure something was plugged in. Like they just get them so stoned that while they're going through their withdrawals, they're like, you have to do these dabs. They put a dab pipe or dab rig right in front of their face, and they're like, here's some Rick Simpson oil. Like they just give them a big fucking like glob of Rick Simpson oil when you're supposed to only have like a rice sized grain of it. This vaporizer by Ooze is a dry herb vape. Actually, I feel like I enjoy this thing quite a bit. I like to vape weed and then just like meditate immediately after. Like those are my favorite experiences. But I'm gonna try getting stoned on this video and see how it fucking goes. I like to smoke weed with my friends sometimes. So sometimes it kind of gets out of hand. I guess like I don't know. It's just like you gotta get so fucking stoned. I don't think it's necessary to get stoned all the fucking time or every time. You know what I mean? Some people think that it is. Some people think that just absolutely no weed is necessary. Like you have to have no weed all the time. And I'm just like somewhere in the middle of that. All right, there's people on all sides of this shit. Okay, so I'm just another fucking person. All right. And I'm a person who likes to get stoned sometimes. So one thing though I do notice though is like it was weird because so I've been on the carnivore diet and I yesterday I cut out coffee basically, or I cut out coffee, but I still had some caffeine in the form of like tea, and I still have some tea right here. And like I woke up this morning and I had so much energy, but I wanna add something to that. Like I was also like about 30 hours fasted or something like that. So I woke up and I was like 30 hours fasted or something like that. I skipped a whole day basically. The day before that, I was eating quite a lot of food throughout the day, but I called it quits and I just went to work basically, to just kind of keep me busy. Or I just, walking around and stuff helps a lot to get into the to get through the fasting kind of like barriers or whatever. Um, just staying busy, sometimes it's like I feel like eating can be a distraction, like out of boredom. Uh, it's it's not just boredom though. I think eating can be a form of like um a way to avoid problems and stuff, like avoid thinking about problems because it's a task. It requires thought. I'm gonna go to the store. I'm gonna look at the food for like 10-15 minutes for some reason. I'm gonna pick out what I like. Then I'm gonna go home. Then I'm gonna cook the food. You know, I'm gonna do the dishes. I'm gonna, it's like all this stuff uh you gotta do if you're committed to fucking eating at home, especially. A lot of people are fucking lazy as fuck nowadays and just get Grubhub and all that shit. I've done it too, but like cooking at home, it just takes a lot of time. It's like a lot of discipline in a way, but I think just cooking all the time is just it seems kind of like neurotic or something. So and for me, I actually have to eat a lot. I don't have to eat a lot of food right now, but it's like I was eating a lot of food and I was doing a lot of activity, and with that is like my overall um, maintenance calories is higher. It's probably like 4,000, give or take. Sorry, I got fucking hiccup for some reason, or burp or what, I don't know. But yeah, oh, I wanted to tell you guys. So today when I woke up around 36 hours fasted or whatever, 30 hours fasted. I don't fucking know. I didn't fucking time the shit, but I woke up and first of all, I had a lot of energy and stuff. I looked in the mirror and I could tell that I was like, actually, you can just tell in the mirror when you're losing weight. Like you just go by the mirror. You can just go by the mirror. A lot of people are just like, what the fuck? Why do you care about weight? Just go by the mirror. That kind of thing. I think both are cool. So it's like I checked. I thought I looked like I was losing weight, and then I checked in the fucking scale, and boom. I did the math, and I am basically if today is December 1st, on October 20, on October wait. Okay, I'll just say it. Basically, I lost like fucking 20 pounds in 40 days. And 20 pounds to me is that's like real results right there. A lot of people I think can lose like 15 fucking pounds and then be like, hooray, I've lost 15 pounds. When a lot of times people have like fucking 115 pounds to lose or some shit. And I'm just joking, but like that water weight can excite people in such a way where they think because they lost that water weight that they've had like a weight loss success or something like that. Don't get me wrong, it is exciting, it is cool, to, lose that initial 10, 15 pounds by cutting carbs or, just doing a lot of exercise or something. When I ran 30 miles last time, I think I dropped like fucking 10 pounds basically doing that alone. It was fucking crazy, alright? And, yeah, so, okay, maybe it wasn't 10 pounds that I lost, but, I don't know, it was like some crazy fucking drop in weight, I don't know, but you know what I mean, like, that doesn't mean I'm gonna stay there. What's fucking, the real results come from, like, being able to maintain, I suppose, or to, be like, okay, I can lose weight, but I also know I can fucking stay there. And I think, a lot of people, they don't even know how to lose the fucking weight, alright? Like, it's a weird thing because it's like, is it really free will if people, don't have the answers, you know what I mean? Or like, they don't know how, or the know-how kind of thing. Is it really free will? Basically saying, like, do people really choose obesity and sickness over being fit? Like, is it really just all like a choice? And I think in some regard, I think it is a choice, but it's like, it feels very far from a choice for a lot of people. Like, a lot of people, I almost feel like they just kind of give in at a certain point. I have like fucking 4 tea bags in there, like I'm trying to get off of meth or something. No, I'm kidding. I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about when I say shit like that, but but yeah, I think a lot of people, they just kind of get to a point where they don't really even see it as possible. It's almost like they just kind of accept it as, just how it is kind of thing. And I feel like I've kind of have done that, I think everyone has to some extent, where it's just kind of like, you just give up basically. I don't know. And I'm all for being healthier, and I guess, some people are out there just trying to make fat women feel beautiful and stuff like that. I don't really like, I don't know why I brought that the fuck up, but okay, I'll just kind of go with the flow here. So basically the idea that came to mind was like, obese women or overweight women on magazines and stuff. Yeah, they can, I feel like women can have like a talent for like makeup and have an appreciation for fashion and all that kind of shit, like aesthetics and beauty and just the whole like thing, you know what I mean? But like I just, like, I think that's pretty dope, like, even though women are can be, or people in general can be fucking obese and obese, obese. Even though people can be obese, it's like they still can have a shot to making it. They can still make a living. They're still valuable people. Like John Wayne, I haven't really even fucking listened to his rap that much, but I bet he's a fucking dope rapper. He's like a bigger guy, Run the Jewels, you know what I mean? Action Bronson, shout out successful fat people. And shout out to the successful fat people who are losing weight and shit, you know what I mean? Excuse me while I just fucking chug this tea, hoping that it doesn't give me like a headache or some shit. I don't know. I don't fucking know. like I have a feeling, I don't know, I have a hope that I can be like uh I feel like with fasting, I feel like that kind of gave me a freedom to for food, in the way that I feel like I know how to like um reset myself from being like sick from food and stuff. Like I think I saw research, please fucking quote me on no, don't quote me on this shit, but I believe I saw a researcher or something like that where people or I don't know if it's people or rats or some shit, you know what I mean? But they were whatever subjects that were being studied were they recovered from the salmonella or the food poisoning. I don't know which type of food poisoning, but they recovered quicker from it while fasting. And I think, sometimes when sick, people lose their appetite and they're kind of forced into a fast. That's not to say that people should pursue getting sick to fast, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know how to fucking explain it, but it's just like, don't like go on a fucking binge or something, expecting that's gonna like make you not binge or something like that. I don't know, like there's people who do like food. People can do whatever the fuck they want, right? But there's this one girl who does like competitive eating. And she eats whatever the fuck she wants, and well, I don't know if it's really I guess it is what she wants, but like she does like these food challenges and shit like that, and she's actually like really fit, and um like she's into health and dieting and exercise, but she does these food challenges. Like she eats like a fucking shitload of food, just random shit, a huge ass bowl of Reese Puffs. Oh my goodness. Like yeah, I feel like oh my god, like people can do, I guess some people can do that, it's in the realm of human capability to do something like that, I suppose. I'm just like, well, I don't want to do that though. So like even they were saying that, if they felt like if they had to abandon, or like, if they had to do something else, they wouldn't miss doing that job. And like, I don't know, like I kind of get it in a way. um I think that's kind of how some people feel about making a living, is like, yeah, they're doing something right now, but if they had to do something else, or they found something different, they wouldn't miss what they did. Oh well, I don't fucking know. I guess I miss some of the things I've done before. Like, I don't know. But oh, what I was basically saying about like forcing a fast, it was kind of interesting to me because that girl who does those food challenges and stuff, she was talking about how she would um eat less calories the day after, and she said she wouldn't eat until hungry, that kind of thing. And that is like an idea on the carnivore diet, honestly, is you just eat until you're full, or you eat to satiety. You eat when you're hungry, and yeah, that's all there is to it. But I guess I just want to throw this out there. It's weird because I have had success doing it, but I've also had failure doing it. So like, just being honest with you guys, I've had times where like I have eaten a lot of like sugary. I don't even want to say sugar because it's probably like a million times worse than that shit. But like sweets or something. Like I've had fucked up ideas. Like if I eat like 10 donuts from I think I was watching this one fitness YouTuber or something who loves, donuts and stuff. Like, it was just like, you know what? They would have these challenges where they would just eat all this fucking food and then burn it off. And I was just like, you know what? What the hell? I'm just gonna try this. I'm gonna eat as many donuts as I can. I ate like, it was like 10. I ate a few, and then I ate a few more later. Basically 10 in the span of like 2 meals. So, I ate some other shit. I don't know. But yeah, and then I went for I tried to do like a long run. And I could just tell that even though I have clearly burned the fucking calories off, I still feel like shit on the inside. So, like, been there, like I feel like I've been there. Maybe it's the intensity of the exercise that cleans you out, 'cause like steady state cardio for 30 fucking miles didn't seem to do it. So, that was just like, alright. Thankfully though, after running that, I did not have a fucking appetite for bullshit. It wasn't until like probably several days after that, or that I was starting to fuck up my diet or something like that. Like, I guess what I'm trying to say is like, I think some people will think that they will hit satiety with like food challenges and stuff by eating a lot of fucking food, and then they're like, well, I'm just gonna eat as much as I fucking can, and then I'm gonna be good, I don't know. I don't think that's really I don't think that's really good for a person's organs and stuff. I don't know. I'm not an expert, but I just feel like I feel like if some people were to repeat that kind of like food challenge mentality thing, I think it would fucking kill some people. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like, some people can be healthy. Like, I felt this way where I felt like I can eat in this crazy fucked up way. And try really hard to like burn the calories off and stuff. But just because like I could handle it, doesn't mean that people like, I don't want to like influence anyone in the wrong way. And I feel like this weird thing where it's like, I feel like if I have a splurge or something, then it's going to like enable other people somehow. I don't know. Like, I feel like I have to be 100% and like set example. Like, I don't know. Like, The Rock, he can eat like a lot of fucking cookies and stuff. Like, he has his fucking cheat days or whatever. But that fucker still got coronavirus. Like, I don't know, okay? Like, I just feel like I think it just does some damage, perhaps like abstain, I don't know. It's like a lot of that stuff is clearly like damaging to people. Like, a lot of the stuff is like, it's clearly toxic. Like, people are I don't know. I have some open mind, but I just feel like I have to keep digging deeper when if there's like an opposing viewpoint or something like that. I feel like I have to just kind of dig deeper in in the sense that you have to like dig deeper in the sense of like learning more, like just learn more, try to fit Sorry, I really hope that you guys don't hear my fucking roommate, but they are quite something. So, um, yeah, like the carnivore diet, I feel like so far, it's been like 3 weeks now doing it this time around. I'm feeling really good, or like I'm feeling pretty good. I feel like the fasting, especially, is like the best part of it. I feel like when I eat a lot of meat or something, or I eat back to back for too often, I feel like I'm neglecting the fast or something. I feel like kind of like an energy toxicity, maybe like sluggish, if I'm smoking weed, drinking coffee, eating a lot of meat and shit. I feel like it's just it can be a overload, or like, kind of like a dopamine fry or something. So I'm trying to like rehabilitate myself with fasting sometimes. I'll have like fasting goals, and I don't always like um do them. There's some times where I come up with a goal and I start doing it, which is awesome. But like I felt like I wanted to do the carnivore diet for the longest fucking time, ever since I fell out of it. Like I was just like, I wanted to do it, the carnivore diet, and it felt like so fucking impossible to do it for some reason. But then I'm just like, can you do a month, bitch? Can you fucking do a month? And it's like, okay, let's see how this fucking goes. And I think that's kind of the best way to do it, because I thought the best way to do it was to just do a long fast. And to do a long fast off of like the standard American diet can be pretty fucking tough, okay? It's possible, but it can be tough to do like a fasting routine, especially if what you're eating is just majorly addictive and not nutritional, or like you know what I mean, empty. So you just are forced to like eat more to find satisfaction somehow. I feel like okay, not everyone, but I feel like the standard American diet is basically like an obesogenic starvation diet. Like, it's not giving people the right nutrients. Iodine deficiency, magnesium deficiency, vitamin deficiencies, iron deficiency, mineral deficiencies, like that kind of shit. Um, that's almost like the norm, I think, nowadays, is deficiencies like that. And really serious illnesses that can kind of build up due to deficiencies, and just kind of like a fucked up diet, too much energy, aka fucking fat and sugar, and fat and carbs, the combo of the two, with very little protein and stuff. I guess people will kind of run away from protein, like it could be harmful. It could be, I don't know. Um, I've eaten a lot of protein, and I think it's helping me to actually feel good enough to work out. Even though I'm cutting weight like fucking crazy, I'm eating only meat. So like when I'm eating, I'm just eating protein and some fat. So it's like, even though I'm cutting, it's not like I'm doing a cut where it's like some protein and a shitload of empty carbs, or a shitload of, empty veggies and stuff. Food, just empty food volume. It's not like that. I suppose people will feel really bad if they do a cut like that. People can do a cut doing a high protein, high carb, or moderate protein, high carb kind of thing. And people can also lose weight doing like, I feel like I'm so I've been researching Dr. Ted Naiman. So that's basically what I'm trying to say, is like, he has his ideas on energy toxicity and what causes obesity and all that shit, and how to lose weight. And it's pretty interesting. I think he's got some really good ideas. They're kind of tricky to implement though, because I tried to just eat. He was basically saying either high carb, moderate protein works for weight loss, or high carb, I mean, not high carb, low carb, and moderate protein. So basically, low fat, high carb versus high fat, low carb diet. And I guess he was saying that they both work, and perhaps they do. Some people, cultures and stuff have high carb and plant material, like some areas of the world, people have, I guess, made it via high carb intake and shit like that. Supplementing with like carbs and such with their hunts. I don't know. And some people are athletes and they eat carbs and stuff, and some of the best fucking athletes have just eaten like fast food. Like, I think Michael Jordan was like basically a fucking advocate for McDonald's, but I just feel like I have to dig deeper and be like, yeah, but like is it really like the best though? Obviously Michael Jordan is basically the best, but who knows, like maybe he could have had a little bit better recovery with his workouts. Maybe he could have had different kind of energy levels, just kind of like, I guess I'm just making the argument that maybe Michael Jordan could have been better if he did a carnivore diet. I don't know. That's just kind of fucked up and weird to say, but like, I don't know. I just kind of question like what's actually super optimal, and obviously it's not the fucking diet that made Michael Jordan. Okay, he came in and he had his fucking he was getting the downloads from the aliens and shit, like, what I mean, like he had that psychic connection to basketball. I don't fucking know, like I feel like he was like a symbol almost, like he was becoming a symbol or some shit. Like, it's weird. I watched that documentary on Netflix about Michael Jordan and the Bulls and shit like that. It's pretty dope. I'm a huge fan of David Goggins, and I feel like Michael Jordan has some of that taking souls mentality, like especially I think in episode 2. He was saying how like his team was being ass or whatever, like I think Scottie Pippen quit or something, something happened, but then Michael Jordan just fucking pulled it out of his fucking ass, dude. And he's like, oh, everyone's gonna fucking suck ass at me. Alright, well, we're still gonna fucking win this shit. I don't know about win, if that was his exact mentality, but he was just like, alright, well, I'm gonna have to be 100%, I think. Like, sometimes I have that where it's like, people, they leave opportunity on the table, or they leave potential on the table, and you fucking take that shit, okay? You take that potential that, where they, what they leave behind on the table, basically. You gotta learn to take it. You gotta learn to take 100% sometimes. Man, it's kind of weird commentating on someone else's career. Like, fuck that shit, dude. But I mean, like, I don't want to be a fucking sports commentator. I don't know. I don't fucking know, dude. But So I am feeling pretty good with the carnivore diet. 3 weeks, 21 days or so. Um, I feel like I've been just skipping some days at eating. I haven't really been doing 72s or 48s or anything like that. I was thinking of doing a 72 or something after eating. Doing like a 70, 68 hour fast or something, Just skip 2 days basically. But I don't know. I don't fucking know. I have like a chuck roast. I'm thinking about it. I know that if I were to pull off a fast, I would actually fucking I'll probably be in the 160s now. Or I'd probably get into the 160s, which is actually pretty exciting to me. My when I'm also working out a few times a week, or I've just worked out 2 times this week so far. I started lifting, or not necessarily lifting, but I've just been hitting the machines at the gym, basically. And it's just a small gym, but there's some machines there, so fuck it, dude. Gotta fucking send it. And the hours suck ass there because of COVID. Is the excuse, basically. I don't know. Honestly, with this whole COVID thing, I feel like it just kind of brings out the quitter in everyone. Maybe I'm just being a Debbie Downer right now. Or like a downer. I don't know. I hope so. But it just kind of seems like the quitter in a lot of people. I don't know. Some people are still friendly and some people are still very positive and, you know, um, some people are still with it. But I just kind of feel like on the government level, I just kind of feel like people are kind of given a day off, or it's not a day off, but it's just kind of like, hey, and I gotta drink some fucking water, dude. I should probably mention that I'm pretty fucking high right now because I did some edibles too earlier. I fucking made my own because I vape weed, and with the decarbed weed I can make edibles with it. I don't know if they're the best edibles, but they can be very fucking strong. I basically just take the ABV, the already been vaped weed, and I run hot butter through it and get the butter active, or get the active material in the butter and strain the plant material out, and then you're left with fucking these crazy looking butter edibles that fucking seem to work, and so far don't seem that bad. So I haven't done like any psychedelics in a really fucking long time, it feels like. And I almost feel like weed is kind of like taking that role in a way a little bit. I feel like if I didn't have weed, then perhaps my dreams would start to be the psychedelic kind of meaningful thing. I don't know. I can definitely experience meaning though. Kind of just without fucking anything. Like honestly, when I'm in the fasted state, I feel like that is reminiscent of a psychedelic experience, especially like going very long into a fast. It can be it's, I don't know, it's, people can disagree, but I will say that it can feel very meaningful. It can it can be kind of like a different mode of experience or something like that, or just I feel like I unlock a different side of my personality. My energy is different. I feel like more clear. I feel like my brain power is higher, and I think I did see something on that, and it would actually make sense to me because I think if you're just fed all the time, why would you have to think about anything? But if you're like uh fasting and stuff, or kind of being forced into that famine mode almost, it's like you're gonna have to think more about I might think about what kind of food I want to get. I might think about I might not even think about food. That's like I like to be where I don't even think about food. um I like to let the fast win if I can. Basically, like the 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 benefits of fasting just kind of outweigh the hunger or something, and I just feel like I'd rather focus on other things than eating sometimes. And I totally get it if a person just doesn't fucking I don't know, like I don't think it's that crazy if a person goes a few days without eating. I think it's kind of one of those things that isn't talked about very much, but if you get into fasting and stuff and you start talking about it, you're gonna probably meet people who have done fasts, and it's gonna be like, what the fuck, dude? You've learned of fasting too? Like, I've had a few buddies who have like gone a week or 2 weeks, something like that, of no food. Sometimes, not it wasn't their choice. Sometimes people are brought into that where it wasn't their choice. Shit like that. But people have their experiences, and I'm fortunate that I can eat food every day if I want to. There's been times where I've been reckless about my spending and just kind of forced myself to not eat, and I think that's alright. I don't know. It's just like it's probably not the best thing to fucking do, but yeah, I don't know. I've just been thinking about doing a fast. I think about fasting a lot, actually. I just think that there's like, it's almost like a treasure or something. Like, I just kind of almost like think about it, and I almost feel like it's just something that's been neglected or something. Like, obviously, a lot of people have just been in the fed state for so long. And fasting can be dangerous, though. Like, it's important to have some like key minerals and stuff like that, like salt, potassium, magnesium, whatever the fuck. And just, you know, like, I'm not really down with just straight water fasting. I've done it a little bit, but I've never really like done a prolonged water fast. Um, I feel like if I neglect the salts and stuff, I feel like shit. And the salts kind of help me to feel good, especially when I don't have any carbohydrates in my diet, basically, or like, I'm on carnivore. People who do keto or carnivore and shit like that, they need more salt. It's just a different kind of like mode, alright? Um, but I think electrolytes, I don't know. It's different. I just salt up my steaks and I feel pretty decent, but I definitely like drinking like snake juice and stuff. Like, I think that was just a little extra bonus I discovered. It was way more than a bonus, but it's just like when I was on the carnivore diet, like, in discovering snake juice, like, I feel like that shit it just opened another fucking door and was like, oh my god, I can just like not eat, basically. And yeah, So basically, like fasting, I don't think people who follow a regular diet should probably fast unless it's like intermittent fasting or they want to try doing OMAD or 2 meals a day or something. Just keeping it to a eating window or something like that. The mainstream will tell you to eat like 16 times a day, but I don't know. I haven't really fucking tried that, but I think that fasting is just kind of, it's like giving the it's like surrendering back to the body or some shit like that. It's like letting the body just kind of find its fucking peace. It's like you always gotta fucking throw something in. You always have to like I don't fucking know. I feel like we always just want to have control over how we feel, but if we just kind of let go of that control in a way, it just kind of we can like find the truth probably or something like that. I don't know. I think I'm gonna end this fucking video. And just kind of leave off on that fucking note. Hopefully people like felt that shit, but or I don't fucking know, dude. I don't know where that fucking idea came from. That idea of just letting go of the control of how you feel. Like, I don't know. Like, I guess you gotta have control over your emotions. But I guess if you focus on feeling something, you lose the feeling of everything else. Like, what you focus on, your focus blinds whatever you're not focused on, and sometimes we gotta refocus in a way on things, on like taking a step back or just change. Sometimes you just gotta change the focus, and I feel like focusing on just constantly eating, drinking caffeine, getting stoned, gambling, just internet, dopamine, just constantly fucking seeking dopamine. Like, it's weird. It's very interesting to learn about like dopamine fasting and shit like that. Like, I think it's actually I think dopamine fasting can be like abstaining from like social media, from internet, from fucking drugs and alcohol and anything that is like a big dopamine release of pleasure, and just kind of like finding. I want to say that it's almost like it's almost like the fucking pleasure seeking keeps us from pleasure or some shit. I don't know how to fucking explain it. But I guess what I'm trying to say too is just like when I'm like in a fast, sometimes I just have this experience where I feel like the difficulty of it is actually easy. It's like without any sort of craving or hunger or anything, like actually getting to the other side of hunger, especially when a person is like burning fat like crazy. Like, if a person is lean as fuck and they do a fast, it would probably be a huge fucking challenge. I don't know. It would feel like fucking rabid starvation probably to where like me, I got some fucking thickness, so I'm gonna fucking. For me, it just feels like it can feel totally fine, but it's like it's the in between state that is the struggle there. And so I've been thinking about doing alternate day fasting, where it's like, say I feast today and then tomorrow I skip a day, and then I feast, or if I skip 2 days and then I just have some food and then I might, I don't know, just like kind of thinking of being able to like go on either side of the fed and fasted and being able to cross that bridge and like getting used to it in a way or something like that. Or I don't know if it's good to try to get used to that middle ground or whatever, that switching sides, that hunger or whatever. Fuck, if you're ever hungry, just think about me, okay? Like, fuck, I feel like I've dealt with a lot of hunger, honestly. Like, sometimes I feel like I deal with a lot of fucking hunger, but it's like, it feels like a great accomplishment sometimes when I make it, it feels very rewarding to me to like kind of do a long fast. Sometimes it actually helps me to find my energy, but the key is to stay hydrated and all that shit, and the salts and electrolytes. So yeah, alright, I think that's gonna be fucking it for this fucking video. Thank you guys for watching my shit. Please comment, like, fuck, I bought this mic for y'all. Honestly, okay, I have to mention one more thing. So, in a way, it's like, maybe I bought this mic for myself, in a way. Like, the reason why I say that is the other day I saw this lady, and she had this knitted hat on, and I was like, I thought it was really cool. It had some bright colors on it. I'm like, that's so cool. Like, did you buy, did someone make it for you or did you buy it? And she was like, I made it for myself. And that just kind of fucking blew my mind, because it's like someone made something for themselves. What the fuck? That I never really thought of that before, really, of just, making something for yourself in a way. And holy shit, I think that's just like positive as fuck shit right there. But anyways, I'm just gonna fucking cut this shit off. Thank you guys for watching this shit. Yeah, fucking comment, like, subscribe, or fucking go to hell. I don't give a fuck, alright? Leave me alone. Alright, bye. Thanks.